What's up, guys? Today we are going to be making some Christmas gift tags. So I've done a lot of the work for you, so you don't have to worry about too much of it, but there are a few things we are going to do today, and something new we're going to do is we are going to be using the Cricut writing function. So Cricut will write for us. So you don't have to do any of that handwriting, okay? Which is great because we can play with some pretty cursive fonts, and you can personalize these with, like, from Santa, for example. So if you haven't already, then head over to my blog and grab my free gift tag templates. There are two of them available. One is a candy cane and one is a Christmas tree. So go ahead and grab those over and load them into Cricut Design Space, and you can follow along. Now, once you load it in, you don't have to do anything with the actual gift tags themselves. They are already sized to be cut, so you don't have to worry about that. We just need to customize them for our cut. Okay, so let's say, for example, I am making a tag from Santa. So I'm going to write from Santa. And the font that I'll be using today for this is called Europe Underground. Awesome. And now I'm going to shrink that right down and flip that around and put that on our gift tag. Oops. Shrink it some more, and I'm going to spread out the letters because I don't like how close they're touching. That's going to mess up when I write. So let's spread that out a bit more. Let's do 4. 4 looks good. Perfect. And then I need my 2, right? So I'm going to write 2. And we're going to shrink that down to, I want to copy the same size font we have here, and I'm actually going to up this to 16. Awesome. And we'll do the same thing to this. We'll make this size 16. And we will flip it around. Oops. Throw that on top. And then we also need to adjust the spacing here so that it matches our from. And I'm gonna use my daughter's name for the next part. So my daughter's name is Olivia. If you watch my videos on my channel, you'll know that. And I'm going to do a cursive font for this. So the one that we are going to use today is called Better Caramel. And as always, Cricut defaults by leaving a massive gap in between our letters, so we need to adjust our letter spacing here, and I'm going to do -0.5 is always my default to start off with, and most of the time it looks good, pretty good, just like it is here, which is perfect. Next, I am going to weld this because we want to tell Cricut that this is a full name being cut out, and I don't want each letter cut out individually because it is a cursive font. And we're going to flip that around. Oops. We're going to flip that around. Move that over. Shrink that down. Awesome. So that looks pretty good, right? For our gift tag. And then I'm just going to copy these for our second gift tag. And move that over. And just keep that easy. All right. Now, the next thing we need to do, we need to weld again. So you want to weld down all your different text here, okay? Weld it all down. Weld, 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 weld. Actually, I think I can do this. Weld and weld. Whoops, wrong one. Weld and weld. Weld and weld. Awesome. And we have our 2 parts for writing, and then we have our gift tags. And now for the writing part, we're going to change this from cut to draw. For each of those, cut to draw. Awesome. And yes, it is going to draw it as an outline. The smaller font is fine here because it'll just kind of like double up, which just makes it a bigger, like a bolder font. This, you'll see what I do later. We will have to color it in a little bit because there's no way to actually get Cricut to kind of color that in for you, but it's not a big deal. It's pretty straightforward just by doing it by hand. Doesn't take too long. So I think we are ready to go and cut this out. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to make it. Oop, actually we forgot one thing. And here, I'll go over what I forgot. See, I forgot to attach it because what's happening here is it's just gonna like draw nothing here because I didn't tell Cricut what it needs to draw on. So we're gonna go back. So we're gonna go ahead and grab our gift tags. We're gonna ungroup this, and then we're gonna grab our tree, our text, and we're going to attach after I get these above. We'll do this, and we'll attach those two. We'll do this, and we will attach those two. So now we were telling Cricut we want this drawn on top of this, and this drawn on top of that. Now when we go to make it, it should look correct. Awesome. All right, so go ahead and hit continue. And then on the next screen, it'll prompt you what to do next based on your machine. So yeah, you're gonna load up the pen. I'm just using the pen that came with my machine. So it's the fine point 0.4 mil pen marker that came with the machine. It's in black, which works well for this project. And then I'm actually going to use 2 different cardstock for these. So I'm gonna move this over so I can load that in properly. And yeah, so I'm gonna put a green sheet here and then a red sheet here, so they're cut out into 2 different colors. So yeah, let's cut that out, and I will show you just some final touches. All right. Okay, so we've cut out our designs. It's been weeded, and you'll notice that once again this has been outlined. It hasn't been filled in. So I'm just going to be taking my marker and I'm going to color that in. And there we have it. I think they came out so nice. Yay! You can just put your ribbon through there and tie it to your gift. So I hope you liked this tutorial. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.